Hi and welcome to Keys Review. My name is Tom Quirk and today I'll be looking at the Korg Opsix and the Korg Wavestate. I'm only going to do a brief talk about them both as I want to perform with these keyboards side by side to give you an idea of how good some of these patches are. Now on first impressions, when you look at these two, they pretty much look the same in terms of the chassis, but those looks can be deceiving as these are very, very different. So first of all, we have the Opsix, and this is a digital FM synthesizer. Now usually FM synths are difficult to program, but what Korg have done is to take the operating algorithmic configuration, and where that signal flows out, it goes into the conventional subtractive synthesis elements like envelopes, filters, LFOs to modulate or control the sound, as well as 3 effects you can drive them into afterwards. The Opsix has 225 factory programs, 25 templates within the synth's 500 memories, and plenty of these are great, especially if you want to play around with the 6 sliders as well as experimenting with the sequencer and the modulation. So far, my favourite patch at the moment is probably the Jazz Bass, which is an amazing rubbery bass sound, as well as patch 217, which is the electric drum kit. Although the Opsix is monotimbral, this is a sequence percussion kit containing 6 instruments: kick, snare, hi-hats and so on. There are some really nice lead sounds as well, which used with the effects create some beautiful sounds. Now, I've read a few reviews regarding the keys on this, some people saying that there is not enough notes, they should have made the keys smaller. I mean, I know you can't please everyone, but as a pianist, I actually like the keybed on this. They're smooth and easy to play, and I'm so pleased they use normal size keys on it. Also worth mentioning is that the Opsix comes with a diverse variety of music software, from Ozone, including Ozone Elements, which lets you not only create songs, but also master them using Owl, Scoov, which will help you improve your keyboard playing skills. Reason Light DAW software, as well as software synths from Korg and other brands. Now, Wavestate is a sequencing synthesizer, and what this does is to take samples and to play them in order so that you can crossfade them, change the pitch and the level. So this has the elements of the 90s Wavestation. Key to the Wavestation's characters were 2 essentials. The first is the vector synthesis inherited from sequential, which allowed users to crossfade between 4 separate waves, and the second is its own wave sequencing engine. The Wavestate makes use of multiple sound layers, to which there are 4 on here. Each layer carries a wave sequence of multiple PCM samples. The main difference here is that the engine uses a system of 6 lanes. This allows a sample selection, timing, pitch and modulation to be programmed. These also allows the source waves and the playback conditions to be sequenced with individual timings or sequence and loop lengths. This can create some interesting patterns which transform the patch and can set you off on something completely different from where you started. Each layer makes use of the optional master lane, which manipulate and reset the timing of the others. The steps in each lane can also be controlled, which lets you add an extra element of randomization. There is also a neat joystick, which also works with the envelope, so that when the envelope modulation is employed, it affects the modulation start position. In one of the performances, I will show you how it controls the relative volume of 4 layers, allowing for adapting between 4 sounds. You can assign the 4 modulation signals to a whole host of destinations on both individual layer and global performance levels. Again, this comes with the 37 full-size keys and are great to perform with. You have modelling filters including the MS-20 and Poly 6. It has 64 stereo voices and 14 simultaneous effects. You can save all your creations to the set list, and these can be used in conjunction with other saved set lists, which allows for smooth sound transitions. Okay, so both the Wavestate and the Opsix retail for about £550 and are well worth the money. They are completely different beasts. In the simplest form, the Wavestate is amazing in creating beautiful soundscapes and compositions with the click of a few buttons. Samples are easy to modulate, and the randomize function and layers gives you so many options for different ideas. The Opsix is a synth that has beautiful leads, pads, bass, to name a few, hosting stunning effects and a simple, intuitive display that has made FM synthesis accessible. The two are related in the housing, but nothing alike, until when they come together, you get the quality of Korg's sound and sample strength. There is also some exciting news that Korg will be releasing a third keyboard in this family called the Mod Wave, so keep your eyes open for that. Anyway, I hope this review has given you an insight into the products, and please subscribe, hit like, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Keys Review.